troubling news. Your opinion doesn't matter. No one cares. At least I guess the good news is the same is true about me. What I think, my opinion, my viewpoint, as it relates to the rest of the world, it doesn't matter. And neither does your opinion. No one really cares. And I think a lot of people are caught up in an illusion that is only further propelled by social media. That because you can say whatever you want on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and as long as someone sees that and reacts, whether it's positive or negative, it gives you this illusion that people care. And when I say care, I think more importantly what we're looking at is we assume that we have a chance at influencing other people with our opinion, and we simply don't. I'll give you an example. A few weeks ago, my mom suggested that she and I do a video talking about our difference in opinion on Donald Trump's wall. My mom was for it. I'm against it. So if you want to check out that video, it's on this channel. But at the end of the video, I even said, ultimately, I know what's going to happen. The people that already agree with my mom it's only going to reinforce what they believe, whether they say it. And anything I say against the wall will only reinforce what they believe, because they're going to want to defend what they already believe, and vice versa for those who believe what I believe versus what I'm. That's all that happens when people share their opinions online in social media. All they do is reinforce their own beliefs. When they hear the opposite, it only convinces them, I need to attack my identity is being attacked. I need to defend myself. Therefore, I'm going to prove that person wrong because my opinion is right. But then you find the people that agree with you like, oh yeah, this is my group, this is my group, because we all want to belong to a tribe. We all want to belong. And so we either defend what we believe against those who are against it, or we huddle around those who already believe what we. But there is no way that our opinions actually matter beyond that. For example, recently the changes that were made with the laws on abortion. I couldn't be any more against abortion. Abortion is awful. It goes against everything in my worldview and what I believe in my heart. Yet I know that if I were to talk about it on social media and make videos about it, telling people why it's horrible and wrong and immoral and all these things, it wouldn't change anyone's mind. It only convinced them of what they already believe. And I know that. So that's why on my videos, I try to my best, despite sharing my own opinion, to try to find some sort of middle ground. Because I know it's virtually impossible to convince someone against what they already believe when it's already part of their identity, and that's called identity protective cognition. But so many people don't understand this. So many people believe that when they share their opinion online, that it's going to have some kind of actual effect. Going back to the things on abortion, I can make videos all day long and make blog posts and tweets about it all day long about how I am against it. But in the end, that's not going to make any difference. We get in this illusion that if we simply talk about something passionately, that it's going to change the outcome in the real world. When all it does, it's just tug of war. It's spy versus spy. One side versus the other. That's all it actually is. Now, if we have the ability to actually do something to stop something we see as unjust, and we can physically do that without hurting other people in the process, then that's one thing. But I think, especially in the American political system, combined with social media, it propels the illusion that by talking about something, we're actually changing laws. Talking about stuff online is not changing people's mind. We think it does, because the people who already agree with us are agreeing with us, only to be met by the people who are disagreeing with us. That is a waste of time. No one really cares about your opinion, and no one really cares about mine. What we say doesn't matter. What we do to actually change that in a positive way does. But I think we tend to talk about the things that we don't actually have control over. And I think that's part of the illusion. I think in emotional intelligence, we see this concept that you want to focus on what you can control, not on what you can't. What are your thoughts on this right here?